All right, political socialization. Political socialization is the process in which citizens acquire a sense of political identity and knowledge of politics. Okay? It's when you develop your political orientations and you develop an idea of how government should be run and an idea of where you are as far as your supportings for certain political policies. It happens very early in your life. Your political identity is shaped when you hear people talk about politics. Most Americans get their political learning without teachers or classes. They get it in an informal setting. Most of your socialization is done accidental based on things that you absorb or pick up from your parents or other adults or even your peers, things that people say about politics that stick with you. However, your family is the most influential political socialization factor, which shouldn't be a surprise because you spend most of your time and you are most emotionally committed to your family. And when you're growing up, you hear your parents say things about certain policy or certain government programs or certain politicians, and you absorb that, and that helps shape your idea of politics. And it should be no surprise to you that you can predict how a majority of people will vote by simply knowing how their parents vote. Schools. One of the reasons why America has schools is to promote an idea of national loyalty and support for our basic values, American values. You know, we start our day with the Pledge of Allegiance. You learn patriotic ideas in school very early. You learn about the most important presidents and their contributions very early on. And that shapes your political identity as well. Okay. Mass media, television, radio, the internet. The mass media is going to probably eventually replace the family as the most influential factor, but it's not there yet. Now, the reason why the mass media might become the new family in political socialization is because an average elementary school student spends more time each week watching television than they do at school or they do listening to their parents. Groups like churches or clubs also are important in socializing you because you pick up things that group leaders say or things that your pastor or your priest might say at church, and all of those things will shape what you believe is right or wrong, especially what's right or wrong when it comes to government involvement in your life. And your demographic. Okay, your demographics are who you are. Demographics, by definition, is the statistics or the science behind the makeup of the population. So your race, your gender, your age, your education, and your income all plays into developing a knowledge of politics. But the big thing you need to take away is political socialization is all about the family.